Good evening, everyone. Thank you for keeping it right here on News Channel 5. Plus, you are watching Open Line, and tonight's segment is Ask the Expert or Experts. Joining me here tonight are the ladies from Creekside Assisted Living. We're so happy to have you back tonight. Thanks for joining us.
We're happy to be here.
And we're happy to take those calls as well. We've already heard from some of you tonight, having some great questions for us that we are so happy to get to. The number is right there on your screen. Feel free to call into the show at any point, and hopefully we can answer those questions.
Right.
So we're going to talk a little bit, with it being the perfect time of year to talk about this, the holiday season, some of the aspects that plays on our seniors and senior living. First, let's talk about just the holiday activities that you all have at Creekside. Obviously some fun ones, I'm sure.
Yep. Well, we kick off the holidays for Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving is where we do our big event. Thanksgiving is where, well, this year we had over 400 people campus-wide at one time. Having Thanksgiving dinner where their families come in, grandchildren. I mean, we seat everybody. It's a formal dinner. It's the full spread, normally like what you would have in your home. Thanksgiving, you know, turkey, dressing, those kind of things. And then and we always have the Christmas tree up. That's been our annual for 7 years, because that might be the only time that families get to come in, so they want that family picture in front of the tree with mom and dad, just so that we can make sure that that happens for them. And that's the big thing that we do. Now Christmas, we roll into that. We full decorating. I mean, there's probably no stores in the whole tri-state area that has as many decorations as we do for Christmas. It's like it's exploded all over our campus. It is a very happy place to be for the Christmas season. But we don't do such a large event for our families. We have more of like an open house, if you will, where families come in. They still make reservations, but it's more of an hors d'oeuvre situation. Santa comes and visits the residents. Folks come and sing. There's entertainment. And anything else you want to spin off of that?
Yeah. Well, we just and everybody loves Santa Claus. You're never too old for Santa Claus.
And Mrs. Claus.
And Mrs. Claus. Yeah, we have Santa and Mrs. Claus.
The whole family.
So everybody, you know, gets to have their picture made and with Santa. And also during the holidays, we'll do like a couple of nights they've gone just to look at Christmas lights. So, and of course we go Christmas shopping and all the things that you would do at home. But I guess Thanksgiving is our biggest, and then at Christmas we'll do more of it's a little more casual, heavy hors d'oeuvres with a buffet, and folks just kind of sit around and talk. And it's a great time for staff, because we work. I mean, we're the servers, we're the ones, we're the runners. So we enjoy that too, because we get to see families.
Oh man, I just, you know, that sounds like such a special moment. What is the reaction that you get from the families and the residents?
You know, seeing, like you said, you're never too old for Santa, because Santa comes in, and I mean, you know, and he's just all about it, and the residents all just light up, because it's just, you know, he goes to everybody, you know, have you been good this year, you know, and of course we're bantering there saying, oh, you better watch that one, I'm sure he's on the naughty list, you know, and so we get the residents going, especially in memory care, and they love it. I mean, they just light up. I mean, it's just really an amazing time.
You know, and I want to point out too that Creekside has an excellent location where you're specifically located there in, you know, Middle Tennessee area here. This campus, it's close to a lot of great areas. You mentioned shopping. Maybe talk a little bit about that.
We're close to the Avenue.
Yeah.
So we're close to, we're close to restaurants. It's real convenient off the interstate or anywhere that you're, you know, however you try to get to us. But you still have, you know, restaurants, and like I said, the Avenue, and we're close to all of the doctors and the medical clinic there in Murfreesboro. So we're kind of in the middle of, although we are on the opposite side of town, and this is one of the really nice things about Creekside. We're on what I'm going to call the south side of town. So, but our building, our campus is sort of at the edge of a residential area. So the residents can go outside, and whether they're walking or sitting or whatever they're doing, and you're looking at fields and farmland as opposed to a lot of commercial stuff. And that really, we get a lot of positive feedback from families and residents with regard to that. It's a huge change, and so to still be able to go and have your morning coffee on a patio and see deer running across the yard, or squirrels, and we have lots of
bunnies.
bird feeders.
Beautiful
and
scenery.
So it has a very comfortable residential type feel.
And of course, folks can always go online to your website if they want to look at some
Yes,
photos.
absolutely.
I checked that out. It looks beautiful.
Our Facebook page,
Yes.
I like to say that the website is more your informational page, with information about the community and about the staff, and our Facebook page is where if you were to go on the Facebook page, you'd see all our Santa pictures. You'd see
come
all of
to
our
life on
Thanksgiving,
Facebook.
and
Yeah, that way families can keep up.
right,
Absolutely.
right.
Another great question: pets allowed at Creekside or not?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
In
We are.
assisted living. In
Yeah.
assisted living.
And they can
Wonderful.
visit memory care, but yes, we are pet friendly.
Now tell me a little bit more about that, why that's important, and the whole idea behind allowing pets. So that's a really special, unique key factor that you all have at Creekside.
Well, that's a little bit of home that they get to take with them wherever they go, and that's a comfort. To have your pet, to have your dog, to have your cat, to have your hamster, if you will, that's a comfort for them. And for some of the residents that don't have pets, we've got one little dog that is just everybody's favorite. Everybody will fight to pet the dog, and the dog is so excited to see everybody. So the pets bring happiness to all the residents, not just the ones that actually get to have them in their rooms.
And we have therapy pets that come on a regular basis, and they go around to normally the residents know that they're coming because it's on our calendar, and a lot of them will come down into the lobby, into the common area, because they want to greet the dogs when they get there. But for folks that maybe can't get out for whatever reason, they'll go room to room. They always go to memory care, and there's two things that people light up over, and that's pets and children. And we have lots of both.
And that brings me to my next question. Are family, maybe grandkids, allowed to stay the night with someone who is in your senior living facility? Of course, not with our memory care, maybe, I'm not sure. I wanted to ask you that tonight as well.
Good.
Yes, they're allowed to stay. Absolutely. We actually have a lady that's coming from out of town, and she said, I'm going to come and stay with Mom. They bought a little sofa that's got the little bed in it, and she called today just to confirm, was that okay? And I said, the only problem that I see with that is that your mom is so busy doing things in the community that you may cramp her style when you get here. She said, yeah, I'm starting to see that. She said she won't even go out with my brother when he comes to take her out to eat if we're going to do an event. And that being said, funny story, which is kind of a little sidebar, I saw her sitting out in the lobby the other day, and she was looked not like as pristine as she normally does. Her hair was wet, and I went over and I said, what's going on with your hair? She said, honey, I was in the shower and I heard the singing get started in the lobby. She said, and I just got out of that shower and came as I was. I didn't want to miss anything. And I said, well, let's sit by the fireplace so that hair will dry. So with that being said, they're very active. They don't, and it was Christmas music, of course, so they wanted to be in the lobby to hear everything. So yes, families can stay. I hope our residents have time to book them in to visit with them when they come, but yes, they can stay with us.
They may be too busy for you. We'll see. Got to book in advance. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. Keep it right here on News Channel 5 Plus for Ask the Expert.